Hi, I'm Jammin' Jim. Today we have an unbelievable camping adventure. We're driving 500 miles south from our home here in Rochester to Durbin, West Virginia, where we're going to hitch a ride on a 100-year-old steam train deep into the Appalachian Mountains.
Being from New York, we're used to sleeping in hotels, so we rented the camper car they call the Castaway Caboose. We're certainly not sleeping in no tent.
Well, all we have to do is unload the minivan. We've got our suitcases, the keys to our caboose, and it's time to camp. We're going to be in the mountains for 2 days, so we figured we'd bring our mountain bike.
While I finished loading the caboose, the engineer was working hard maintaining the engine, because I don't think they offer towing service for trains.
The fireman's there right now, shoveling the coal in.
The final passengers finished boarding the train, and we were out of there. Riding in the cheap seats is fine for regular passengers, but it just doesn't compare to cruising in the camper car. I have to admit, West Virginia sure is beautiful, and I was excited and a bit nervous as we neared the end of the line. There's no roads, no cell phone service, and we were about to be cast away here at the Heavener Picnic Grove.
Well, that's it. We are officially the Castaway Caboose.
Before the train stranded us, we asked our engineer why people ride on this remote railroad.
Of course, they come to ride a small railroad in the wilderness. It seems to have a draw. It seems to have something in the American public psyche, and people can't get it out and can't get enough of it. We operate 3 trains, and for example, today, all 3 of them full to capacity.
And just like in the brochure, the train left us.
Welcome to a home on the rails. We've got everything. We've got a shower, the bathroom, we've got sitting areas. It's great to hang out there while you're cruising down the rail. Over here we have our little kitchenette. We've got the stove, the sink, and don't forget they've got the coffee percolator right here because we're going to need lots of joe. A good way to pass the time in the mountains is to do a little fishing. Try our luck. How's yours looking?
Good, we're going bear fishing. I got my
Bear fishing.
Unfortunately, being New Yorkers, we're not so good at catching fish. Then we spotted a bear crossing the river, so I figured I ought to do something else.
Hey, they've got some great trails.
Mountain biking was a great way to see all the beauty that West Virginia offers. Plus, no more bears.
What's camping without a little cooking out?
After barbecue, it was time to hang out by the fire. Spooky. With the sound of the train approaching, our last day came all too soon.
Looks like the caboose and the train are here to pick us up. It's time to go home.
I'm Jammin' Jim, and this was Caboose Camping in Durbin, West Virginia.